what time it is. Oh yeah, I wanted to get started. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. Bitches, today Friday. It is Friday night at 8. Got myself a date. It's gonna be so great. I forgot the song just that fast. Oh, got myself a mate. It's gonna be so great. Great. He says it off key. I hate that Eddie Murphy said that off key. I wonder if he did that on purpose. Because Professor Clump got it. He said too many grades. He wasn't on beat with the grade to make it a little awkward. Like he's a little awkward man. And here come the trash truck picking up the nickels that was thrown out last night. I gotta undo this. So I don't know what's going on. Let's get down to the blogs and
I sponsor the blog.
Let me tell you something.
see what's happening. First, let me Real Housewives of Miami. I think people are checking out of Real Housewives of Miami, y'all. It has gotten this. Let me tell you, when y'all mess up a show is when y'all start ganging up on people and trying to single people out. But a psychologist will tell you, especially a child psychologist will tell you, that the way that these women fight, they learn how to do it. They learn how to fight like that in elementary school, preschool, kindergarten, the same way. Ice somebody out, come for her social standing, because it's all about how people see her, you know what I mean? And so, Stephanie, who just in one episode, your fucking credit score has plummeted to hell. What she said about Guerdy on Watch What Happens Live was that Guerdy should just, why is she holding a grudge? I'm sorry. What the fuck? Lady, are you okay? I was like, oh, you done tore your drawers with me just that fast. That's what my grandfather used to say. When he was done with somebody, both my grandparents, they used to be like, he done tore his drawers with me. I don't even know what that means. You done tore your drawers with me. That's it. You done tore your drawers. Get your Face the Nation t-shirts. Face the Nations. Ooh, Face the Nation. Face the Nation. You're like, what does that mean? Wherever civilization comes from, face it. All right? Get right down in there, girl. Face the Nation. Get on the mic. Tap the mic a little bit. Tap the mic a little bit. Tap mic a little bit. Somebody played a scene from Divorced Sisters where you can actually hear Tyler Perry's audio in the background talking about cut. It's a scene. Somebody is in a scene walking down the street, and you can hear Tyler Perry's. Now this is the final production. This is what, and I don't know how did somebody do that audio, dub his voice over that? Because you didn't catch that in post? You didn't catch it in post? Oh, girl, Tyler Perry just be giving the girls, what do they say? Shinola on shit. Shinola on shit. That's what Tyler Perry be giving y'all. And y'all be like, oh my God, I'm so happy he's telling a black woman's story. Fuck Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry done tore his drawers with me too. His little panties. Tyler Perry done tore his panties with me. Okay. He has. Unless he does, I don't know. I just can't get with the constant reprogramming of the accept less from men, do the most but accept the least, like lower your standards. Like, I don't know, I think anybody telling a woman to lower their standards is an agent of destruction and chaos. You shouldn't listen to them. That's how I feel about it. Then I saw this clip from Basketball Wives. Oh, let's finish talking about Miami. I watched Miami, but I think a lot of people are checking out. We're just having our commentary on it. I have no idea. Like, I think, I don't know. I don't think I want to review it anymore. I don't think I want to review it anymore because I'm not about to get my stomach up in knots over it. I'm not. And then like Julia actually makes me want to vomit. I think Julia is a fucking pig. I do not like her. I do not like her. I don't even like the way in that meeting with Guerdy, how she couldn't even maintain eye contact with her. And then Guerdy, what the fuck? Guerdy, why apologize? I need some lashes, some super long lashes on, huh? And they need to be coming up like Minnie Mouse out this bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Um, I'm this is never gonna this is y'all with this watching me do this thing with my glasses every day. This is very I'm looking for perfection, and it's not, it's never, it's just me constantly cleaning my glasses, trying to get a perfectly clear lens. Okay, there's one. And I think this one is pretty good. Just make sure. I just don't like to have streaks, you know? That's the thing about it. I just don't want any streaks, okay? You can get these on Zillow. The link is in the description. Everything I do is in the description. The CBD products, the everyday dose, the mushroom coffee, even the little, down to the little bracelets I wear. I think I took their link out because I think they did something. They was acting funny with my money when I was trying to collect these little tiny ritual bracelets. I don't know if I have their link still in my thing. What else? T-shirts, my Amazon storefront. Um, what else is in there? The merchandise, the glasses, the CBD. I have two companies I'm affiliated with. Yeah, so if you guys buy and use those links and buy stuff, I get a percentage for referring you to that. I feel like that's how the marketplace should work. If I'm down here talking about something, like I was down here talking about Revelry, somebody was like, Erica, get your link. And I didn't know that they had an affiliate. So I went and got an affiliate link. I got to go check my email to see if they approved me. But yeah, so I do Plain Jane, Kush Queen, then Revelry. I'm gonna see if I got the link for that. So as soon as I get the link for that, I will share that. I will put it in the description box. So everything that I be talking about, you will be able to find. If you're interested, you'll be able to find it. And I think that's how marketing should work. I've been involved in multi-level marketing. This is not multi-level marketing what I'm talking about, but the idea of you getting compensated for referring somebody to a product, and they buy the product, I should get a percentage. I feel like that's how shit should work. Like I should get a percentage of that because I'm the one that told you, and now you have a sale because of me. You understand what I'm saying? So just like with everything, and shout out to everybody. So um Miami, yeah, I I didn't like that. I didn't like that Guerdy apologized to Julia. I really got mad. Like I got mad. Like I was online. Shout out to T with Dre. I was online. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Like I wanted to take Guerdy and just shake her. Like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you apologize to her? She threw water. She assaulted you. See, and that's what that. Ooh, okay. I can't get mad. I don't believe in apologizing to someone who assaults you. I don't believe in that. I don't care what you did as a response. She should have came in apologizing. She sent you a text message. She didn't say it to your face. She didn't apologize. I didn't like that. And I'm trying my best not to get upset because I feel like they're trying to ice Guerdy out. And I feel like the way that Alexia, like, see, this is what we're talking about. How come all of you can yell and defend yourself, but when Guerdy yells and defends herself, now all of a sudden she's doing too much? Now, Guerdy does have the personality, like her personality is very, like, I'm being honest. Guerdy's personality is like, I'm a social climber. Like I'm moving and I want everybody to see. Like even when her and Julia were fighting, how she walked over to Marisol's husband and was like, see, oh my God, see what's happening here? And then she put her hand, like it was very dramatic, right? So she does give that, which is perfect for television. And I feel like they are criticizing her for that. Like they're holding that on her when they literally all do the same exact thing. And I'm glad that Guerdy said we all do the same thing. How come it's different rules for me? And then you cannot help, and nobody likes to play the race card, the ethnicity card, but you cannot help but to take notice to the rules are different for the dark-skinned person. Why? And then white, then let me tell you something. Them white Cubans, they be fucking racist. And it's just what it is. Because they are so infected with the illusion of white superiority that if they have blonde hair and some light colored eyes, forget about it. Girl, forget about it. And I want to see Alexia's real hair color. Bitch, you ain't blonde. You ain't blonde, girl. Give a fuck what you say. Marisol, neither are you. I just can't help but to, and that's why it when that incident happened between Guerdy and Julia, you go back and watch that scene, and it really pisses me. I'm trying my best not to get mad. I'm really, because it's really only 7:29 in the morning, and I'm not. Go back and listen to Kiki. She said they don't want us here. Go back. I have half the mind to pull it up. Hold on. Let me pull up. I got Peacock on my phone. Hold on a second. Let me pull it up real quick. So, because I want you to hear Kiki said, they don't want us here. So let's go. Like somebody said in the comments, Kiki left. She put her oxygen mask on first, and she left. She told her, come on, let's go. She didn't want to, she wanted to stay because she wanted to get her story out. And rightfully so. She has a right to stay. But Kiki is not obligated to stay where she feels like they don't want us here. I'm not staying where I feel they don't want us here. And I'm going to try my best to bring my person with me. But if you want to stay behind, I cannot stay behind with you and burn up in this motherfucker. I can't do it. I have to go. I have to save myself. So I'm out of here, because Julia threw water on Kiki too. When I tell you just everything about Julia, like when she's sitting there across from Guerdy and she's like has this face and she's looking down, she can't maintain eye contact. I literally I just want to, it's just like, ooh, I just don't like it. It really like that. That's not understand. Why are you apologizing to her? What was the reason? That's how I feel. What was the reason that you apologize? Why are you apologizing to her? Did I tell you I almost started crying watching Ashanti and Nelly, and I couldn't finish the first episode. I really wanted to cry because I just see it's almost like Ashanti's like this, and as the episode was going, she was like this. And then that nervous laughter where she feels like, I don't know, I can't watch it, and it made me sad because I don't want to see that. I don't want that vivacious laughing in a good mood. I don't want that image that I've had of Ashanti to be dismantled with this show. I'd rather keep her in my head as I remember her. I don't want to see her being mistreated in any kind of way for spinning the block and getting with a man, and then him. Yeah, I did not know that Nelly said that he married Ashanti because he didn't want her to be a baby mama.
And I'm going to go to the car and dial 911 because you're going to jail, bitch.
When I tell you she's more valuable as a single woman with a child than she is connected to an alcoholic gambler, girl. No me gusta. Okay, let me find worst wedding ever. Okay, I think this is the episode. Okay, let the little ad play. You know I have ads. Yeah, I didn't like the way that Julia was looking, like not looking at Guerdy. I did not like that. I did not like it at all. And I don't know what the producers are doing down there at Bravo when it comes to the Housewives. I don't know if they're trying to like it's giving sabotage. That's what it's giving to me. It's giving like we want to get rid of the Housewives umbrella as a whole. They already started shit on Orange County. Like we cannot help but to see how they are against the women who do not look like them and how they start ganging up and Gina, and I see right through you, bitch. I see right through your fucking ass. Gina. That's who I'm talking about. Gina.
I don't know about that. You want to do this with the group, or you want to? Hey, you're not going to producing, okay? You're not verifying anything, and you're not. Are you? How many of those are you have? Okay, we're not talking then. You're screaming. You're like a hyena. I'm a hyena. I'm a hyena. This is not a farm. Oh, I have a farm. Okay, come on. You've been talking shit behind my back all summer. Talking and make up and look at her. You're an animal. This is not the animal farm. You're disgusting. What the hell? My mother would be mortified. Tell them act like ladies. I'm so sorry. Look at this. What happened? I'm sorry. Sweet.
I'm so sorry. Look at this. It's dramatic. Talking badly about Alexia. Did you hear how she got that in there? Alexia is going to remember that. And that's probably the reason why she approaches Guerdy the way she approaches her.
I'm a hyena and I'm proud to be. Sit down, hyena. Sit down, okay?
I want to get to the part.
Oh my God. Don't you gotta be a human? My mouth. Talk to you. You're so self-centered. I took you on the boat because you wanted to go. I just left the fucking boat. You're the one who freaking called me. What happened on the boat? What boat? Sit your ass down. Girl, bye. Freaking you. Somebody else like that. You. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. The performance is over. This is not an opera show. We were all invited actually in one cruise. There were 3 itineraries. I chose itinerary 1. She couldn't make it. It was myself. Come be with. She does not. I'm telling you, she is a liar.
There you go.
Such a liar.
Okay, this is one they. Oh, let me leave it on. So when Kiki said they want us out of here, to me sounded like a separation, right? And when you, I feel like they is almost like what these white women, like these white women want us to leave. These white people want us to leave. They want us to leave. They don't want us here. It's almost like we're not welcomed here. So let's go. But Guerdy wanted to get her story out. We can't help but to fall into the what is it then? Because it can't be. It is a personality. Is it a personality clash? Because to me, excusing somebody assaulting her and telling her she needs to get over Stephanie. She said on Watch What Happens Live that Guerdy needs to get over it. Why is Guerdy holding a grudge? So then they've already deep dived. That's what I said. Come on this motherfucking show and say something against one of the fan favorites. They're gonna pull your file, Stephanie. They pulled her file and found out I'll let you hear. I'm gonna come back to that.
I'm telling you, she is psychopath. Be quiet. Don't you tell me. Oh. A liar. Martina had a cancer situation. You're a liar. You are such a liar. You are a liar. Martina had a biopsy. I told you this on the phone. You're a liar. You're doing everything for your social media. Liar. Social media. Liar. Because you never asked. You seem not. You used me. You completely used me. I never asked you to go. She's never ever wanted there. Oh my God. Guys, this is such a lie.
This is such a lie. This is such a lie. Girl, you're a liar. Girl, that's okay. I'm only going to watch this. I can't.
To promote herself, she wanted to be invited to very special events because Captain Sandy was there.
Why the fuck would Guerdy need to feel like she wanted to be at the special events because Captain Sandy was there? When Guerdy was on the cruise before she went on the first leg. The first time it went out, the first voyage. Why would she need to use you to get to Captain Sandy when they both are employees of Bravo and she can just ask one of the producers? Girl.
Oh, Captain Sandy, who we were just hanging out with the night before. No, something's wrong. I'm telling you. And I felt kind of like humiliated in the sense of like, why couldn't I go? When I met the person who was hosting it. Never once she asked me, how is Martina feeling? To me, it's very clear. Guerdy was there for Guerdy. I'm gonna continue the story. I just don't like the throwing. I don't like this. Low class, lowest class, no class. Let's get back to the problem at hand. Martina is the issue. Martina has an issue. She gets on the boat and leaves Martina. That's the issue. And you try to like spin it all around. Don't you get involved in my family? Well, you made me involved with me, invited me on the ship to be with you because of Martina. That makes sense. That makes sense. Just the same way that you got a station while Martina was in New York getting chemo. Don't deflect. Okay? I'm not deflecting. You need to look at yourself and really realize what you're doing. All you gotta do is say, Guerdy, I have a problem with you. You waited almost a year. A year. And all of a sudden, a couple weeks ago. Wait, I just didn't want to have anything to do with you. Guerdy,
let's go. They want us to leave. She said it in French. Let's go. They want us to leave. Listen.
Almost a year. A year. And all of a sudden, a couple weeks ago. Wait, I just didn't want to have anything to do with you. Guerdy,
she said, I'm staying here, honey. She said, no, honey, I'm staying here, honey. I'm staying here.
I love you. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
If I get water thrown to my face, I will say my point and leave. I wouldn't just sit there and be like, bring it on. I came in dry, I leave all wet. Thank you very much.
And no one apologized. Julia didn't apologize. Fuck Julia. I hope Julia feels so much shame that she doesn't show her face on the next season, her and Martina's ass. Because I just don't like the way that they're doing Guerdy. It actually doesn't make any sense. And there were some people saying that when Nicole left, Guerdy should have left because that's their crew. They're cool with each other. Guerdy, and she was more, it's almost like I think it's because of the way Guerdy is presenting herself that she's going through the same shit Martina's going through. But Guerdy needs to show up and ask how Martina is doing when you just said, please come on the boat with me. I didn't like it. And then, what's her name? Stephanie. Hold on. Let me go to Twitter because Stephanie, here it is.
The new cast.
Stephanie, right.
I knew I didn't trust Stephanie, the new cast member of Real Housewives of Miami. Found this Reddit thread. Remember how Stephanie said the way she met Masood?
I met Masood at a Miami Heat game when I was 26 years old and he was 50.
She was actually Masood's ex-wife's assistant. That's how she met Masood. And then she had an affair with Masood and got her way into the company like that. Stephanie says she's been with her husband for 11 years, but he was officially divorced in 2019. Apparently, Stephanie legally changed her name to Masood's last name while he was still married. Stephanie and her husband are also being sued for $10 million that they allegedly owe a Miami real estate lender. His ex-wife and 2 daughters do not speak to him. Shoma Group was actually funded by his ex-wife's father. According to this Reddit post, what it appears like is Stephanie stole his ex-wife's life. Now, she wasn't really on my radar until she went on Watch What Happens Live, and this is how she answered this question about Guerdy.
I just want to know why Guerdy just wants to hold grudges. Like, just let it go.
So that caught my attention, and I said, let me look into this lady. And sure enough, she's not who she appears, which I think we all could figure out, right?
Bravo loves narcissists. They do. And you have to have a level of narcissism to actually do that, to have a camera in front of you, have a cameraman, have some stranger dressed in black with a fucking machine on his fucking back and shoulder and another person behind him like this. When I see them out in public, it looks so stupid to me. I'm sorry. It does. And they got the fucking scene set up. It's just so produced. That's what it is. It's overly produced. All the Real Housewives are overly produced. I just want a natural. Can we just get some cameras, some natural cameras? You know who does a good production of their reality show to make you look like you're just watching them and it's not overly produced? Is the Kardashians. I'm sorry, but they got it. The way that they just they produce, right, when they watch everything that comes out, they're able to produce it, but they're just letting cameras run, right? They're just letting cameras run. They got cameras set up in their places so they can get natural, you know, a natural look at what is going on, fixing breakfast, making whatever, but it's not set up. It's not a, okay, let's start. It's not, okay, you walk in with your, it's weird how the Housewives is overly produced. I haven't seen the episode of Orange County yet. It came on last night, so I'll watch it today. um the Valley, what happened on the Valley? Oh, they were on the boat after Janet felt like she was separated. Janet's a weirdo. She felt like she was separated from the group, and she was, because her and Kristen are not getting along, so they didn't invite her to any of the festivities for Kristen. And then on the boat, Janet was talking about Danny again and said that Danny SA'd Jasmine and her girlfriend, and she used the word sexual assault. He sexually assaulted them. Now, technically, what he did by grabbing a woman's body part without her consent is assault. It's sexual assault. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. And the way that she threw it out there, you knew she was weaponizing it. She wanted to do it. She was like, I'm just calling it what it's called. And she is. But if you were Danny's friend and you cared anything about his misuse of alcohol, and you were concerned by his behavior, by grabbing people, getting into conflict, or saying things that are off color or out of order, you wouldn't use the word sexual assault, even though that's what he did. If you were his friend, you would say something else. You would describe it a different way. I would, even though technically that's what he did. He assaulted Jasmine and her girlfriend. I think he grabbed, I can't remember, y'all get in the comments, but he grabbed one of them. I think Jasmine's girlfriend, when he was drunk. So when she said that, Kristen got mad. She was like, how could you say that? Why would you do that? That's very damaging to say. These cameras are running. Once you say something, you really can't take it back. And Janet seems very convicted in what she says. She's very like, I'm sorry, that's what it's called. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm married to a lawyer, and I guess when you use the technical words for things, it just doesn't sound right, but that's technically what it is. You want me to say, what did she say? She said some other words. Do you want me to say groped? Do you want me to say felt up? Something she said. She was going through like different ways to describe what Danny did. Danny tried talking to her, but Janet, I don't know. I don't understand Janet. I can say I don't quite understand like where she's coming from. And I was watching old, season 1, and I was just like, what, Janet? Like, girl, I don't understand her. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I was rewatching the episode when Kristen said that Michelle was a racist, but she got it from, well, she was a Republican. And I guess, that Republican is synonymous with racist. That's what I mean, relatively speaking. Anyone trying to conserve old ways is racist. That's how I feel. Anybody trying to conserve centering a traditional template, no. Um, what else happened on Miami? Okay, they were going. I have to watch Miami again because they were going someplace, and they all were dressed like goddesses. And Lisa was 2 hours late. Lisa would have been left. You would not have been paid that day. I'm not sure why they wait for them. I don't know if they wait for them to create more drama that they can film and see the drama of the person being inconsiderate and late. I absolutely abhor tardiness. I do not like it one bit. I think it's absolutely inconsiderate. I do not like inconsiderate people. I do not like it. Whether you like people or not, being considerate, meaning to consider other people's time. Who the fuck do you think you are walking in here 2 hours late? Like we're supposed to stand up. And I'm glad they showed a montage of her excessive tardiness. I don't like it. I think it's rude. I think it's inconsiderate, and you should get left. If you're not here, if your call time is 7:30 and you're not here until 9:30, you're going to get left. You won't get paid for the day, sweetie. You won't be on that episode. Sorry, you're just not going to be on that episode because you were late. And I really believe that Candy was another one who used to be late. I just think it's inconsiderate. I do. It's almost like I literally feel like it's like a fuck you and your time. Fuck you, fuck your time, fuck what you have planned, fuck it all. And that's why you should fuck them back and leave them. I would have left Lisa. And then when she gets on the bus, Stephanie tells her, because she was like, I don't like, that's the biggest pet peeve of mine. I don't like for people to be late. When she gets on the bus, she tells her, Lisa has the nerve to tell her, don't talk to me like that. You don't know me. And that's even more of a reason why I'm going to say something, because you not knowing me makes it seem like you're just being inconsiderate. And maybe if you're treating the people like that, you're making them wait 2 hours. And a person you don't know that just met you is going to call you out. They're not going to call Monkey out, right? Marisol's not going to call her out. They're not going to call her out. Larsa might, but her and Larsa already like in beef right now, so she's not listening to Larsa. And just be quiet. Don't talk to me like that. You don't know me. That's even more of a reason for me to say something to you, because you are so inconsiderate. Even the people you don't know, you just don't give a fuck about. You would think you would have some formalities for people that you don't know. There's like you're not so informal or familiar with your friends, but you're a little bit more formal with somebody that you don't know. So you think that you would actually be considerate of them because you don't know them. I don't know. Am I off with that? Like, I don't like tardiness. I just don't. I think it is extremely rude. I told you I had a cousin like that. Late for everything. Late for everything. Late for everything. Late for everything. Family event, late. Everything starts at 1. She's there at 4, 5 o'clock. Y'all got started without me? What? You get here, it's already nighttime. We sang happy birthday at 2 o'clock. How are you here at 7 o'clock? And then coming in with Tupperware because you're going to take some shit home. And then where there's no consequence, it gets worse. The behavior persists with everything. If you don't draw a motherfucking line in the sand and leave they asses, they don't get it. They won't understand it. I just don't want to be upset watching these shows. I want to enjoy them. I love Miami, but the dynamics of trying to ice each other out, not being fair when, and Guerdy apologized. Like, I didn't like that. Like, I feel like, because the fact that why are you apologizing to someone who threw water on you, girl? I don't even know what that was she threw on you. Just like I saw a clip of some woman in Burger King. This the worker threw water on a little kid, and the mother got back there some kind of way and hit that lady in the face. It was plexiglass. Maybe the way I would have ripped that plexiglass off its fucking hinges trying to get back there to that woman, I would have climbed over the plexiglass. You threw some water in my child's face, I'm about to beat you up and down and all around the town like James Brown. That's what I'm about to do, is beat your ass. You don't throw no water on somebody and then turn around and you apologize to them. You shouldn't have told people I had a facelift. Bitch, it don't even look like you had a facelift. That's why I had to tell everybody. Because you look the fucking same, bitch. Ugh. And the fact that Julia couldn't look at Guerdy, I was like, talking about I apologize. Shut up, bitch. Get Julia off my fucking TV. Her and Martina's. Y'all over there with 2 kids, grandmothers. You should not. I don't like it. I don't like it one iota. Do you hear me? The Valley. What else about the Valley? Jesse. They talked about Jesse a little bit. on how he was a lame. He lived in a 1-bedroom apartment. He got a couple deals, and just his whole little demeanor changed. Give somebody money, it does reveal who they really are. It does reveal who they really are. That's what she was talking about a little with him, because Janet was like, what did you see in him? She was like, he was cool, he was romantic. You know, the thing that they tell you, the things that the boys know that they have to do to get a girl to like them. Men and women both play that game, and men know that, let me get her with the romance, let me get her with the romance. That'll fuck them up every fucking time. Romance, romance, love a girl's romance. I gotta edit that video of me cussing out, um what's her name, what's the lady's name, Cheyenne Bryant on Nene Leakes. What else about Miami? Larsa, who cares? Alexia, the thing with Todd, Marisol, the marriage, Adriana. We'll see how it turns out. I gotta watch Miami again. I just wasn't really happy with. I'm not happy with how they're doing, how they're producing the show. I feel like they're trying to ruin it, and nobody wants to be entertained by like microaggressions. And let me read some of the comments about production often admits crucial scenes that viewers need to see. The ladies are playing spiteful games with Guerdy, plus ganging up on her. This behavior is what ultimately ruins the show. Guerdy was assaulted, and none of them seem to care. It's truly disgusting. Julia is missing the point. You made such a big deal about a Guerdy allegedly not checking in about Martina, yet you went on a cruise during Martina's crisis and got a facelift while she had chemo. Alexia, who never apologizes and yells all the time, is trying to tell Guerdy how to behave. No one will ever replace Dr. Nicole. At this point, maybe Guerdy should pull a Garcelle and protect her peace, because these hens don't deserve her. Guerdy just beat cancer, and now the group is isolating her. Fuck these people. Sorry, but Lisa would have been left behind if I was the driver. 2 hours late with no apology is crazy. And the fact she walked in like, hi, goddesses. Girl, sit your ass down and put your seatbelt on so we can get the fuck up out of here, bitch. Would you want everybody to stand up and applause? Just like Andy said, girl, come on. We're not welcoming you. You're late. We have like, and it really in my gut, it really bothers me that level of just being inconsiderate at your job, at a reunion. You're still late, and then you're coming in like walking because you can barely walk. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I've been watching Miami for the first time this week, and it's clear to me that Guerdy needs to leave this group. Between the treatment of her cancer diagnosis, Julia's assault, it's clear this group doesn't like her, and I can't help but to sense a racial empathy gap with these ladies. Not racial, it's just the dark skin. Because they do Afro-Cubans the same way. The white Cubans do Afro-Cubans the same fucking way, calling them all kind of fucking monkeys and stuff like that. They do them the same fucking way, y'all. The same fucking way. The black Dominicans, the white Dominicans, they do them the same. Everywhere where these motherfuckers, it's a color spectrum, they have an issue. And that's an infection. That's literally an infection. I hate this group for trying to make Guerdy the issue. I'm side-eyeing all of them. I notice that the only type of black women they like and enjoy is the yes man kind. Once they have a point of view of their own, they're aggressive, combative, defensive, and it's literally always the biggest hypocrites. Yeah, the black lady should get over being disrespected with the drink thrown at her. Girl, what? I read a post that state that Stephanie is a maggot. Is Alexia serious right now? She gets loud in defenses just like everyone else. So what's the real reason you're icing out Guerdy? Too hard to watch anymore. This is my favorite franchise, but I can't support the way that they gaslight Guerdy and defend Julia's mess. So many chances to do better, and they still choose microaggressions and disrespect. Disgusted. Julia, you can't splash somebody in the face with a drink of water, then guilt trip them for going low after that. Loud and defensive. The gang up on Guerdy was not cute. I'm still annoyed. No one spoke up for her while they sat there drenched in water. Shout out to Kempire. He says Lisa really has half a brain, huh? And she is okay with that. She relies on a man to take care of everything. She's learned nothing from her divorce. Yeah, she's a fucking clown. That's another thing. It's like I'm not respecting the way she's moving. Like, why does Jody know all of your business like that? Why is that? Like, why are you deferring to Joe? You haven't learned nothing. You're such a pick me, and you're a pitiful woman. You're a pitiful woman who wants to be taken care of by a man, so much so that you haven't learned your lesson from the last motherfucker who left you out in the dust and traded you in for a shinier toy. You're stupid, Lisa. And then you want to be late for everything. A stupid late bitch. Girl.
It was gone.
Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really.
Y'all need to do better. I'm so bothered by the absence of Adriana. Yeah, she wasn't there too much. It's crazy how Julia is able to throw water on Guerdy and not one person reprimanded her. If she had done that, if she had done the same, she would have been called aggressive. These are the people, this is what the people are saying. Anthony and Russell are the type of men you want. Alexia really thinks Peter is innocent. I would not wait more than 15 minutes for anyone. 2 hours, they should have left without Lisa. They really should have. Alexia, babe, go to therapy, not a life coach. Alexia is a weirdo. She is. Alexia is she's a jealous weirdo. She's one of those women who act like they have so much self-confidence, but they're extremely insecure. Britt Eady comes to mind. Extremely insecure, but acts like, right? Narcissist, false sense of self. A false sense of an inflated sense of self, but it's false. It's all a little mask. Extremely insecure, jealous. She's a jealous type of bitch, like Portia, like those kind of women. Like they want their friends. As long as you're doing good, it's great. But if you're doing better than them, they don't like it. You get the jealousy. That's Alexia. Alexia is like that, and then she is like, have you ever rattled a rock in a tin can? That's how it sounds like when Alexia goes like this. That it sounds like she has rocks in her brain if she were to shake her head back and forth. Like her brain is just the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere is just two pebbles in her skull just moving around. Her and Teresa Giudice share the same two little pebbles rolling around in their heads. I cannot stand Julia. I mean, her too, and Alexia. I don't like Alexia. She's a bitch. You got to watch her. You have to keep your eye on women like Alexia because she's jealous. She has a jealous energy about her. She doesn't want you to be doing better than her. And she's a flaming hypocrite. Like she wants you to act a certain way, but she doesn't have to abide by those same rules. I don't like when they do that. And that's like that's like the dynamic in all of these things. And it's how women are socialized. I'm telling you. You look at Portia. Portia is the same one. Has that little jealous, competitive thing about her, but acts like she is just very confident and secure in herself. But a jealous woman is not secure in herself. You got this jealous thing, a competitive jealousy thing going on with you. Alexia, the same way. With her and Adriana, that shit is weird. But that's been going on since the beginning. If you go back to the beginning, that's been going on before they had these faces. They had other faces, and they were still doing that. Changed faces, but then the behavior did not change, bitch. So you can change all that outside shit, get all the outside shit. That personality is embedded. It's embedded. It's embedded, and it starts in childhood. It does. It's embedded. That personality, about 7 years old, 7 to 12 years old, it's a wrap. That's the personality right in there. And that's when you get your little narcissists. That's when you get your little empaths. That's when that's created. Alexia, all these women, Larsa is another one. Larsa's been acting cool, but I feel like Larsa and Lisa's issue is so stupid. Like, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. You're mad because Jody still follows Marcus. Who are these niggas?
Who are these niggas?
Like, come on, y'all. I gotta go. Take care of each other. I'm gonna go watch Real Housewives of Atlanta again. Stephanie, you done tore your drawers with me. Your credit score plummeted, like, in just off of, not even off of the episode, off of the Watch What Happens Live thing, telling Guerdy to get over it, girl. Go fuck your old ass husband. Go make a Viagra smoothie. Go pull, twist, and bop his dick to get it hard so that you can have that sour gummy worm swirling around in your mouth with that old ass semen. You know you got worms. So because Stephanie has worms and thinks that Guerdy needs to not hold a grudge and just get over it after somebody assaulted her, well, girl, that's what you get. A old gummy worm in your mouth with some vintage cum, vintage sperm, girl. Not you taking vintage sperm. Ooh. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.